before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Into the void, filling the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed.
About to get started here. Our starter in this one, number 20.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one. 0-1. Friedl measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Oh, look at the stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Now 1 miss. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Cut on and lifted in the air. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the mound in this one, Brady Singer.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Wyatt Langford leading things off. Off and takes a strike. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. Langford doesn't stop, heads for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. So now it's Corey Seager. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case.
And that one gets away at the plate. Seager into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel tracks it down for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jock Peterson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Adolis Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Josh Young, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Back to first, and it's over his head. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. The throw to second is offline. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Gone. He nails one out to right. It's 6-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. on the ground. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Inning over. Although plenty. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
He swings and fouls one off.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
The 0-1. That one hit the knees for a strike. One out, base is empty. Simeon fires to first in time. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. That one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike two.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. Singer back to work. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Fastball almost got him there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. That's ball 2.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Seager stands in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Seager.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Berger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Seager over at second, 1 down. And that one ripped into right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. In there safely. And Jock Peterson stands in. RBI single his last time up.
Peterson.
And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone.
2 strikes.
And the count now even up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fraley pulls that one down. That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's Jose Trevino.
35. Jose Trevino.
And downstairs.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, he went too far and it's a strike.
0-2.
Just off the outside edge, and the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Reached on an infield single his first time. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Young sprinting after it. Brings it in. 2 away. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Trevino off of first with 2 away. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Two outs. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Adolis Garcia. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and Garcia is out. Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And delivers outside. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slings it across, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and breaks it in. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Steer in his 3rd season, 27 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. And it looks like trouble. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Espinal swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. High fly ball, right field. Garcia makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1.
Gavin Lux.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Evan Carter. Up the middle, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Wyatt Langford digs in now. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. That one's in there. 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Late swing. Foul to the left. And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
At the belt and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. So 2 down. Here's Jock Peterson. New pitcher for the Reds, Brandon Williamson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's even up. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's towards center. Fairchild under it. He makes the grab. And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Late with the swing there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Strike on the inside corner.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ellie falls victim to the K. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Adolis Garcia.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Williamson. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can almost got him.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Fairchild gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Corrals it, and there are 2 outs. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped to third. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedel. Puts it away for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Candelario, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
The Rangers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
And the batter now, Spencer Steer. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 out and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The relay tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Well, we go bottom six. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Scott Barlow on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here is Marcus Semien. And that misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That's out to center field. Fairchild has a beat on it, nabs it, and there's 2 away. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. And the slider just misses. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains 2-2. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Langford at third with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Back to the mound, and that's off the second base bag. Oh, the throw is wild. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. And in scoring position with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. First pitch misses. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Carter towards the line. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Fairchild at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning, in steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. New pitcher on here, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now here is Josh Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Santillan, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fairchild right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rangers go down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino.
Number 35.
And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That one missed.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl, 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Arlington, here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Santiago back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one back up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Foul ball. Carter on at first, nobody out. And that one in the air center field. Fairchild hauls it in, and there's one away. Throws to second. So a man aboard. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
This one high in the air to left center. Fairchild sizes this one up. He's got it, and the inning is over. We go to the ninth. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Spencer Steer. On its way to the corner, Garcia really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining. And here is Santiago Espinal. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
2 outs. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Jake Fraley, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Austin Hayes looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second.
Number 58.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Espinal on second. Lux on at first with 2 down. In the dirt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.